Hi everybody, I'm Greg Fishel. Welcome to bonus weather video number 2 for this week, and we are going to talk about something called the lapse rate in temperature, and it is only one of two things that helps us to determine what the chances for showers and thunderstorms are. The other ingredient is moisture, and we're not going to incorporate that into the discussion today. We're simply going to be taking a look at how rapidly the temperature drops with height as you go up in the atmosphere. So let me go on ahead and put myself down here in the corner, and we will get going here. Now, this is a plot of the temperatures, both the current and the anticipated temperatures on through Saturday night at 8 o'clock. And the blue line up top is the temperature near the surface of the Earth, and it's in Celsius, okay? So remember that 20 degrees Celsius is 68 degrees Fahrenheit. So if it goes above 20 Celsius, it's close to 70. And down at the bottom, that is the temperature at 500 millibars, or about 18,000 feet up. And if you see a temperature of minus 10, that's about 14 degrees Fahrenheit. Minus 20 is, let me do this in my head here, minus 4. And minus 25 is about minus 13 degrees Fahrenheit, okay? So that gives you an idea as to what those two lines translate to in terms of Fahrenheit readings. Okay, so if we take a look at the difference between these two, we're basically taking a look at the lapse rate and temperature from the ground up to about 18,000 feet. And so that lapse rate is about 30.9 degrees C, or it was this morning at 8 o'clock. Then it only increased slightly to 31.8 at 2 o'clock and 31.8 again at 8 o'clock this evening. So we're not seeing any rapid destabilization here, at least in terms of the temperature lapse rate. Then as we head toward 2 a.m., it actually increases to 33.4. And the reason is that even though the ground temperature is going down, the 500 millibar temperature is going down at a more rapid clip. And so the lapse rate is actually a little bit steeper. Then as we head toward 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, the 500 millibar temperature levels off a little bit. The surface temperature continues to fall. And so as a result, the lapse rate is a little bit less steep at 31.9. But look what happens after that. Remember, this is the 500 millibar temperature down here, and notice how by 2 o'clock it really begins to tank and continues to tank all the way until 8 o'clock tomorrow evening. So up here, we have the surface temperature going up, we have the 500 millibar temperature going down, and now our lapse rate between the two is 39.4 degrees Celsius. That's, about 8 degrees Celsius greater than what we're seeing today. And by the time we get to 8 o'clock tomorrow evening, it's an even 40 degrees Celsius. So a much steeper lapse rate, which is going to contribute to those cumulus clouds growing and producing the isolated showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. Then, as we head toward 2 a.m. Saturday morning, the lapse rate begins to come down a little bit, mainly due to the surface cooling. And by the time we get to 8 a.m. Saturday morning, it's down to 30.1. Now, as the surface temperature goes up, you would expect maybe the lapse rate to steepen up a little bit, but look, the 500 millibar temperature is warming significantly as well. And so by the time we get to 2 in the afternoon Saturday, instead of being at 39.4, we're at 33.5, and as opposed to 40 at 8 o'clock tomorrow evening, we're only at 33.4. So a much less steep lapse rate on Saturday, and that's why we expect it to be sunny and temperatures right around 70, 72, somewhere in there, and may not even have a cloud in the sky. So this is one way you can assess the stability in the atmosphere is by taking a look at the lapse rate and temperature. Again, the moisture also plays a big role, and probably the biggest reason, or one of the biggest reasons why we're not anticipating severe weather tomorrow, is that the overall atmosphere will be much drier. So that part is going against the development of clouds and showers and thunderstorms, but this process that I'm talking about here is counteracting that enough to produce clouds and, again, some isolated showers and storms in the afternoon. Okie dokie, that is the bonus weather video for this Thursday. Bonus weather video number 3 will be coming up tomorrow, and the daily weather update will be coming up tomorrow as well as we finish out the week. So you all have a wonderful Thursday evening. It's good to be back in the saddle and doing this from home and doing everything the way I normally do it. And we'll talk to you again tomorrow. You all take care, folks. See you later.